Morning, everybody. It's me again, Russell Mills. It is July 15th on a Saturday. I wanted to say hello to everybody. I hope everybody has a blessed day today. I just want to say thank you for anybody watching my videos. I made a video 6 days ago called Why is there so much ignorance in all races on this planet? I made that 6 days ago. I'm at 1,151 views. I was actually shocked that video did so well. Excuse me. So I wanted 1,000 views. I said it in my mind, and I said, I want more, and I want more subscribers. So I want people to subscribe to me, Russell Mills, and check out more of my videos. Like I say, some videos you might not like because some people might say, oh, he comes off as like a racist towards hating all white people. And it's not about I hate all white people. It's just the fact is there's been some experiences in my life, just as well as in history, that isn't as easy to get over at times. So people, you could take it for what it is. I've had some dislikes. I've had some likes. You know what I mean? I've had people make comments. That's fine. I'm not mad at anybody. Trust me. I appreciate any view. I do this because I like speaking my mind and I like expressing how I feel. And I feel a lot of people today, they don't want to express how they feel at times. Not saying there aren't a lot of people on YouTube doing this, because there's millions of people every day doing this, and that's great. And for those that want to speak out against injustice and racism and prejudice and why we can't come together as a nation and people being selfish, yes, there should be more of that, because I feel the government, they want me and everybody else to just shut the fuck up all the time and don't say anything and don't bring up any issues and don't show the dirt, that's been in our faces for years that a lot of us try to ignore or hide or whatever the case is. So I'm just very thankful and very blessed for anybody watching my videos. Please, I want more views. I want more people to subscribe to me. I want, I want it all pretty much. So, and I feel like, why not? You know what I mean? I feel like if you have a voice, utilize it. You know what I'm saying? And just speak your mind, speak your truth, and just, people would understand you. People aren't gonna always like what you say, but but some people are gonna respect it. Some people might not respect it, but that's fine. But it's all good. But thank you for that. Thank you for anybody listening. But basically, I just wanted to make a quick video, if I could, about athletes. It's so funny how all the sports teams, between basketball, football, baseball, hockey, whatever, and they make all this money. And some of them, go broke. And some of them don't think about ownership. I'm going to focus more so on the NBA right now because I love basketball. And I hope, but I hope one day some of these players wake up and realize it's like, yes, you get paid, you get a payday for dribbling the basketball and shooting it. And that's a beautiful thing. But what I'm saying is, what happens if you get hurt? And you can't play the sport no more. You get injured so much that, it affects your ability to do things in life. Here's my thing. Say this to the NBA. All this money that's in their locker room, same as the NFL, meaning black players. I'm primarily speaking for black players, primarily just for us. All that money in the locker rooms and all those players that are black athletes, and some of you guys ain't even talking about ownership. All that money. Some of you guys might talk about women that you had sex with, or your kids, or you went out to the club, or whatever the case is. And it's like, Imagine all that money. If you guys took that money, whatever you got, and said, you know what? I'm going to put, let's all come up with our own NBA team, our own NBA league, our own sponsors, our own marketing and promotions team, our own drafts. Imagine that. Imagine if all the black athletes that made money, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, Michael Jordan, he's worth $1 billion, which is fine. He's the first athlete, I believe, to be worth $1 billion, which is great for him, and I believe he has ownership in one of the basketball teams or whatever. He owns a good amount of it, but still, you know what I mean? If you don't own the whole team, it really doesn't mean anything to me at the end of the day. It means something. It's good to have some type of ownership in something, or some type of stock in something, which is a beautiful thing. But what I'm saying to these athletes out there, in the NBA, if you're in the locker room and all that money, is imagine if you said, you know what, I want to own a team. Instead of being a GM, or a vice president. I'd rather you be an owner, because if you're an owner, you can't get fired. See, a GM can get fired. A vice president can get fired. Okay, but when you're the owner of the team and you're the one that cuts the checks, you know what I'm saying? And as long as you are a successful business person and you have successful business people around you, so I hope somebody like LeBron James, I've heard talks about eventually he wants to own a team. I hope he does accomplish that for himself. He gets, the right type of people, but he be the owner, not, what I'm saying? Of course, he's going to have others around him, I'm sure, that's going to be part owners, I'm sure, obviously. But what I'm saying is, all this money in these locker rooms is black athletes. And if you guys are talking about ownership, you guys are fools. Because let me tell you something, most people would die, would kill to be in you guys' position, to throw a football, to shoot a basketball, to hit a baseball. You know what I mean? So just imagine all that money. You know what I mean? If someone's paying me whatever amount of money, 80 million, 90 million, whatever, for amount of years, and I fulfill my contract, I'm going to make sure I save up every fucking penny I get. I'm going to make sure I live a certain lifestyle, of course, but I'm going to make sure I save up my money so down the road I could say, maybe I could be an owner of a team, and get some type of people around it, and get my own team, get my own league, get my own people, get my own drafts, figure out what the whole process of it is, and make my own football league, make my own baseball league, make my own NBA. Because imagine if all these athletes took the time to decide, look at all these people making all this money off of me, my agents and everybody else making money off of me, and it's like, yeah, I'm getting some money, or they're throwing me, let's say, millions and stuff, and that's great. Don't get me wrong. That's, who wouldn't want millions of dollars, for doing certain things, as long as you're doing it the right way? Absolutely. I think anybody would. But at the end of the day, we got to think about life after the sports and what's going to happen. It's like, yeah, you could be comfortable and stuff like that, but I see a lot of players become analysts and stuff like that, for like ESPN and stuff like that, ABC, and what I'm saying, and CBS, or whatever the case is. Like, yeah, I get it. Like, there's nothing wrong with getting that guaranteed money, I guess, for doing something, for being a sports person, sports personality, whatever. That's fine. But just imagine, instead of you working for somebody that could still fire you, just imagine if you took the time to say, let me try to be an owner and get a whole bunch of players that I know that have some money, see if we can get some investors and see if they can believe in our investment, and try to figure out what we can do to own a team so we can be able to control our own destiny instead of someone else controlling our destiny. So I wish more players in the NFL, the NBA, the Major League Baseball, that are African American black people, take the time to do this. So yeah, like we know Magic Johnson, he has, he has, I believe, some stock in the Los Angeles Dodgers. I believe he has some type of ownership in them or whatever, and that's fine. But he's not, I believe, the owner. I believe he has part ownership, which is fine, or some type of, and that's fine. And he's actually the Lakers, working with the Lakers right now too. So I don't know if he's like the vice president, GM, or something like that, but he's actually in a big position for them. But that's fine. But still, here's the thing: he still can get fired. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he doesn't do his job, because there's somebody, I'm sure, some white man or whatever that's ahead of him or ahead of, that actually, So, like I say to the athletes, I want you guys to wake up. And as far as us as regular, just black people in this country, we need to do the same thing. Wake up, you know what I'm saying? Get our money together and try to come up with a plan. So instead of us being the workers, let's think about being the owners. Okay, the owners of something, owners of a property, owners of a restaurant, owners of, and I'm not saying there aren't some of us that do this already and that have accomplished this. That's fine. I applaud any black person, male or woman, male or female, to accomplish that for themselves and their family. Nothing wrong with that, giving something back to the next generation. So, so for the athletes, for the regular black people, you know what I'm saying, that aren't athletes, let's try to get our money together. Let's think about certain things for our kids, for ourselves, for the future, for retirement. You know what I mean? Having a 401k and having stocks and bonds. And I want to have that stuff myself. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to figure out what I can do in my life, because I'm getting older, and it's like I have a son and it's 13 and I'm 40, so I don't want to be, struggling like I am doing all the time. But here's the thing: I want people, hit me up on my email if you can. It's millsrussell@rocketmail.com. So MILLSRUSSELL @rocketmail.com. That's Yahoo. You can hit me up on Facebook, I believe. It's Russell Mills in Salem, Massachusetts. Twitter, Russell Mills. So like I said, you could try to, see if you can send me a message. I'm trying to get as many views as I can. I'm trying to just build my my channel. Even though I'm not an internet guy, I don't really know much about computers, but I'm still trying to just get views and, see if people can maybe work with me, or maybe I can get on with some type of company, or, maybe be in media type of group, or whatever the type. So, you know what I mean? If I look at it like this, why not give it a shot and see if somebody out there, wants my services. You never know. But I want everybody to have a good Saturday today. Be blessed. Try to keep viewing my videos. Like I said, you might not agree with them. You might, and that's fine. But view my videos. Subscribe to my channel, Russell Mills. Hit me up on my email, millsrussell@rocketmail.com, or check me up on Facebook, Russell Mills, off of Salem, Mass, Twitter, Russell Mills. So, yeah, everybody, I want everybody to have a blessed day. Take care. Bye.